like to introduce to you our playwright, Roberta Moore. Here she is. Give her a big hand.
Good morning. I am so delighted to see all of you here. We have a full house. It's wonderful. And I want to welcome you as well to this wonderful place, our Unity Church of Fort Myers. I want to share with you this morning something that is actually in the program. It's the story of the writing of Myrtle. And I just wanted to tell you how this play came about. Probably a little over a year ago, I was at one of the Women of Unity functions, and I met someone new. Her name was Angel Stokey. And I asked her what she did, and she said she was an actress. And I looked at her, and she has red hair, and I thought she could play the part of Myrtle Fillmore. So of course, I didn't take into consideration that there was no play, and I wasn't a playwright, but, I thought, well, she could play part of Myrtle Fillmore. And so I looked at her and I said, I may have a project for you someday. And then I promptly filed that thought far in the back of my mind because I'm a very busy person. And I have lots of creative ideas, so I thought, oh, well, maybe someday. It was a someday project. Well, a couple of months later, it was early morning, and there was just barely a little light in the bedroom, and I was somewhere between awake and asleep. And I was thinking somehow about scenes for a play about Myrtle, just, idly kind of thinking about it, still sort of half asleep. And my feet started to vibrate, just kind of a gentle little buzz. And I thought, well, that's kind of odd, but I rolled over and went back to sleep. 20 minutes later, I woke up and went sort of through the same thing. I thought about scenes of a play about Myrtle, and then my feet started to buzz, and I thought, well, that's odd. And suddenly, it was as if someone had taken me by my heels and shaken me as hard as they could. Just shook me until I jumped out of my bed. I'm standing in the middle of my bedroom saying, okay, I'll do it. And then I'm standing there thinking, what have I agreed to, and what's just happened? And I really didn't know what had happened to me. So I kind of climbed back in bed, and an hour or so later, my husband woke up, and the first thing he said was, what was that all about? And what are you going to do? And I said, I really don't know what happened, but I think I'm writing a play. So that day I pondered in my heart how this was going to happen, because although I'm an English major and an English teacher, and I've written a few things before, but I've never written a play. And how in the world do you write a one-woman play with just one actress? How do you ever keep people interested? So I didn't know. This is a problem for me. But the next week, my husband and I had tickets to the Florida Rep. Now, I didn't know what we were going to see. We had season tickets, and we went every month. So, okay, I'm doing all kinds of things, and I'll show up. I'll go to this play. So we went to the play, and it turned out to be Shirley Valentine. If any of you know that play, it is a full-length, one-woman play. Quite by accident this happened. So I immediately started making mental notes of how this play was structured, how this play was written. And when I went home, I knew how to write Tea with Myrtle. I got some books, I studied Myrtle's life, and it came really rather easily, much to my surprise. And so here we are today, and nobody could be more surprised than I am that this play is being performed today. But I am so thrilled that you have come to see it. And it has taken a lot of people I thought one-woman play, this should be easy, but it really has taken quite a lot of people for this performance to come off today. So let me credit a few of them. Actress Angel Stokey has been just wonderful. She's worked very hard to prepare for you. Joyce Waltman, our musician. I'll ask you to hold your applause. It's kind of a long list. Susie Jennings is our technical advisor and also our singer this morning. Carolyn White, you can wave, is our director. Kellen Mills is assistant to the director, and Linda Lee, who unfortunately, through some very strange happenings, was left off of our program. We're very happy that she was able to be our stage manager and all-around extra hand. Pamela Girali, Pamela's back in the back over there, did a wonderful job. You're all holding the programs that she produced. She did all the advertising and promotion, and as always, she did a wonderful job. Don Manley is back doing our lights and sound. You'll see some technical people up here. This is Greg Helton and Jennifer Marquis are doing video for us, so if there were a few people who couldn't make it this morning, we will have a video. And so many other people helped in putting this play together. So would you give them all collectively a hand? Thank you. Thank you from my heart to all of you. Now Susie Jennings is going to sing Myrtle's song, and Myrtle is coming to visit with us. Myrtle's song was written by Kathy Roble, and the song tells the story of Myrtle's life. So if you know nothing of Myrtle Fillmore, please listen carefully. This song is a wonderful introduction to the play, and I think you will very much enjoy hearing Susie sing.
I was a redhead, vivacious but ill. I always thought that this was God's will. Went to school and a teacher became, which brought me to Texas upon a steam train. Look for my letters. Goodbye.
We are delighted that you're here with us today. I'm Dr. Pamela Girali, and it's been my pleasure to work with the Women of Unity here at Bonita, and also with the women of WOW down at Unity of Naples. We started a movement, and it's spreading. And I would like to take this opportunity to honor Roberta, if you'll please come. We're delighted that you responded to Myrtle's call.
I had no choice.
And that's not the first time she responded. She's one of the co-founders of WOW and has led the Women of Unity here for the past couple of years. And for that, we are truly grateful. Thank you so much. And here is a teapot. All of the women of Unity who helped provide refreshments and who helped make flower arrangements and who greeted you and did everything to make this possible. Susie, thank you. Carolyn, Linda, everybody, thank you very much. And Joy,
and Fonda.
And Fonda, who will be over there with the food. But thank you so much, and please join us for tea and refreshments over at the chapel. Thank you very much. We hope you had a lovely day.
Thank you.